Hi, I'm Paul McCarran. I'm here at Loyola on the Potomac, the Retreat House. The Gospel for the 24th Sunday of Ordinary Time describes Jesus teaching Peter about forgiveness. Peter appears to think the limit for putting up with someone's nastiness is at most 7 times in one day. And you remember the scene. Jesus tells Peter he should be ready to forgive 7 times 7, that original number. In one day? How would that be possible? It sounds like a ridiculous command. Peter's suggested limit seems to me like sensible reasoning. Our minds tell us that excusing someone 7 times in one day for the same offense, that would be very generous. But Jesus appeals to the heart, not the mind. You remember the story Jesus tells to demonstrate what he means. It's the story of a king who's moved with concern for a servant who can't repay a huge debt that he owes the king. But then, that servant feels no concern for someone who owes him money. In this story, Jesus stresses the king's bafflement. How could the forgiven servant not be moved by the other debtor's plight? Can't he see his own desperate condition in someone else who's also desperate? What was he thinking? And that seems to me the problem. He's only thinking. He's just being logical. You owe money, pay it back. That's it. But our God wants us to look at one another with our hearts, not just our minds. To sense our similarities, to see one another as brothers and sisters, as children who are children of God. Well, you might ask yourself, do you have trouble forgiving even your own siblings when they're annoying? Then get help. As Sirach puts it, he's the other reading that day, remember God's covenant and overlook faults. Not easy. Get help.